ERPOs are extreme risk protection orders, and they're designed to be a temporary order, generally lasting 1 year, to remove a firearm from a particular individual because they are experiencing some sort of demonstrated behavior that's causing concern through threatening behavior or violence. The extreme risk protection orders are a very valuable tool for law enforcement in general. Specifically for our unit, we handle all things that are mental health and or behavioral health related with the City of Seattle and with the police department. The goal is not just to take the firearms. The goal is to restabilize the individual and get them back to a better place so that they're no longer presenting a danger. It has to be applied correctly, and balancing the public safety issues and the safety of an individual with constitutional rights is imperative for law enforcement. It's a temporary interdiction to be able to secure that firearm to allow the individual to restabilize and hopefully be able to restore their Second Amendment rights. We also want to tread very carefully and not give any perception that we are criminalizing mental health. I think with extreme risk protection orders becoming more prevalent across the states, it's imperative for law enforcement agencies to develop internal protocols. When we look to pursue an ERPO on an individual, we're going to do a thorough and complete vetting of that situation. That would include reviewing police reports that have been written, any significant incidents that might have occurred, and we would begin our vetting process and our investigation into, is this a good candidate for this particular tool? Training is extremely important. Officers need to be well-versed in what the process is, what the procedures are. You have to be able to coordinate with the prosecutors. This is a civil court order, and for many cases, law enforcement is not generally comfortable in the civil arena because most of our practice is in the criminal arena. So having those relationships built with the prosecutors, with the judges, with the courts, and understanding what that looks like is very important to have everyone on the same page. I feel that the extreme risk protection orders have definitely saved lives, and it keeps the citizens safe, it keeps law enforcement safe. At the end of the day, most cops are just looking for solutions. They have situations that they run into, whether they're criminal, whether they're civil, whether they're family issues, whether they're issues of violence. And cops just want to have tools at their disposal to be able to address those issues. And unfortunately, most of the time we're responding to those incidents after the violence has already occurred, whether it's to an individual or whether it's to the general public. And so having an opportunity to successfully intervene prior to the violence occurring is kind of a new territory for law enforcement, but it's a valuable tool to use.